I talked about in my last video how far you have come without them, how much you have done in your life without their support. Now I'm asking you in this video, why do you need their validation so much? Why do you need their validation so much that you're willing to compromise your character, compromise who you are, just for their damn support, just for their validation? Bro, you have to understand something. You made it this far in life, knowing your circumstances, knowing what you had to endure in your life. You made it this far at a point where you're building momentum in your life without them. Like, do you understand how great that is? Like, can you comprehend how impressive that is, man? And you got to really take the time to reflect on that, because that's what I had to do. I had to take time to reflect on how far I've come without these damn people, without certain people supporting me, coming this far without their damn, without their positive reinforcement. This is something that I had to look back on and say, you know what? I could complain. I could, cry. I could, cry wolf that no one was really there for me like that growing up. I could make a big stink about it, but I could also pat myself on the back for making it this far without their support. I could really pat myself on the back for going through life, enduring life the way I did, enduring my circumstances, and going through certain challenges in my life, overcoming obstacles, that I was able to stay solid all the way through. And I was able to even have faith in what I was going through, and knowing that I was going to make it out, knowing that I was going to remain solid on the other side, right? And knowing that I was going to come out better than who I was before. And this is a talk that a lot of you guys need to have with yourself. You need to start reflecting on how far you come without them. Now, if you're someone that has come a long way in your life with the support of, your family, your friends, you've had mentors, you've had teachers, you have people looking out for you. So, at that point, you should be so far ahead of everybody else. Just imagine if you were able to get this far in your life by yourself. Just imagine, think to yourself how further along, how great you would be if you had the support of everybody that was supposed to be there for you. Mentors and teachers, family members and friends. Imagine how far you would have come. Where you would be at right now in your life with their support, with their positive reinforcement. To just think to yourself, you would be so further along right now. Like, you would be at level 100 right now instead of being at level 50. You would have been 50 levels ahead with the right people on your team, the right support system, all that. And that's a fact. But the whole point of this video is to help you understand and realize that you have come this far without them. And you don't need their validation. At this stage in your life, you don't need their validation anymore. You can stop trying to get their validation. You can stop working for it. Stop trying, man. Just stop trying. I had to make this video to kind of wake you up in that regard and kind of, free you from that mental bondage. Because there is mental bondage in trying to win people over all the time, trying to impress people, please people, be this people pleaser. Oh, please like me, please, love me, all this, BS. If something is meant to be right for your life, if something is meant for you, it's going to come naturally for you. You should never force anything that is supposed to be natural, right? And if it's not meant for your life, don't force it, man. That's the worst thing you can do, is force something to happen when it's not meant to happen. So stop pursuing their validation today. Free yourself from that bondage of trying to win over the world, because you clearly don't need them. Who you really need is the Most High. You need the Lord. You need the Lord in your life, the Word. You need the Word to heal your spirit. And instead of pursuing validation, what you should be pursuing is wisdom. That is what you should be pursuing the most, is wisdom. Because with wisdom, you'll be able to apply knowledge, specific knowledge, and use that knowledge to your advantage in life. And guess what? A majority of people in this world today, man, to be honest with you, they're not striving to accumulate wisdom into their life. They're not looking to get wisdom. They're not, So be one of those few people in your life, and in your circle, in your city or town. Be the one that's going to actually pursue wisdom and set yourself free. Because no one that's around you, bro. They're honestly not, they're not striving for wisdom. They're not. That's just the truth. Because they're so what's the word I'm looking for? These people are submerged in the matrix, in the world, like they're so deep in that they can't get themselves out anymore. But you weren't that far in. You were able to pull yourself out. So those people will not seek for wisdom, because in their ignorant brain, in their selfish, egotistical, worldly mind, they think that they don't need no wisdom. They think they have all the wisdom in the world that they possibly need, So hey, once again, stop pursuing their validation and reflect of how far you have come in your life. You gotten this far in your life without their support, without their validation, without their acceptance. So be proud of yourself, man. This is Mr. Solo Dolo. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and I'm out. Peace.